How's it going, Jason? Just what are you feeling right now? How confident did you feel going in, and just how good do you feel about these last three games, maybe even four games?
Um, I can't even put into words how I feel right now. It's just an unreal feeling. Just think about it. I mean, I was a third team guy for a while, and I just kept preparing as I was a starter. And I mean, just being able to come in and lead us to a victory tonight is just something special, and I'm gonna cherish this moment forever.
Mike Yuba.
Jason, more of a statement before the question. I know you're a big Bobby Boucher guy. Coincidentally, you making that start today, 23 years ago today is when the Waterboy came out. So funny how that works out. With that being said, what helped you throughout this entire process? Because as you mentioned, you come in, you transfer in, things didn't necessarily work out maybe the way you envisioned them. And essentially, you're the third string quarterback, and now you have an opportunity to come out and do what you did tonight. What helped you through those moments?
Um, I mean, all the guys in the building, no matter who was at the quarterback, they have full confidence in whoever's leading the offense, and they had full confidence in me tonight. So just knowing that they trust me as much as I trust them, and just coming in every single day, and like I said, preparing like I am the starter when I wasn't. I think that truly helped me tonight, just as I never let not starting at the beginning of the year get to me. So I think just coming in, working every day, and the guys having confidence in me tonight, I think that's what really helped me.
Hill McGranahan.
At what point in the night were you finally like, this is a win, got this thing? Did you ever let yourself get to that point while the game was going on, or were you kind of just tunnel vision the whole time?
No, not at all. Just because, I mean, they could have came down and scored however many points unanswered, and we still got to play till the whistle blows, and that's what we did. And I'm so proud of these guys just for coming out and every single play just competing and winning their one-on-one battles, and that's what we preached the past 2 weeks, and we did that tonight and came out on top.
Michael Linana.
Uh, Jason, Shane was saying that he read off your stats from your first career start at St. Francis to the team. Curious, first of all, what you thought of him doing that. And second of all, how would you compare that start, that moment to today? Like what the feelings were like, what it was like stepping out there. Obviously, we played college football for a while, but it's a little different environment.
Yeah, it's a lot different environment, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's the same game I've been playing since I was 5, so full confidence in that. And when he called out the stats last night, it kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I was like, he's bringing up some St. Francis stuff, but that just shows that he had confidence in me going into the game tonight. And first start there, first start here, both wins. I mean, doesn't get much better than that.
Michael Sauls.
Hey, Jason, how much did it mean, to kind of have the run game go off tonight, just help you? That way you didn't necessarily have to do everything with your arm in your first start.
Um, we've always been able to run the ball, but we just really worked on winning our one-on-one battles up front and on the perimeter this weekend. Running back, me giving the running back the correct path so they can get on their right path to see the hole, see what they need to see. So we've always been able to run, I feel like, but we just had to tighten up some things here and there, and we did that. And like I said, competed and won our one-on-one battles and came out victorious today.
Corey Diaz.
Jason, Shane in his post game this evening came in and said tonight was about South Carolina. Can you share anything with us that maybe that you guys talked about after the game tonight in the locker room? How much do you feel like this just means for this football program, this fan base, everyone connected to this football program, and just what is tonight, the way you guys are able to perform? What does it mean?
Could you repeat that one more time? You kept cutting out.
Jason, you got me now?
Yeah.
Awesome. Shane said tonight in his post game that tonight was about South Carolina, not about Florida. Share what you can with us from what you guys talked about in the locker room after the game, and how much do you feel like this win tonight and the way you guys perform means for this football program and everyone connected to it?
I mean, we talked about it since the beginning of the year. It's all about us. We try not to pay attention to the outside noise. We just focus on what we have to do and trust everybody in our building. And we just believe in ourselves. And these last couple of games, we're going to preach the same thing we did the past 2 weeks because, I mean, it worked for us. So we're gonna dial up some things for our next opponent and just get in there and continue to work like we did this past 2 weeks, because these past 2 weeks were some of our best practices that we've had, and I think if we can build off that, we're gonna have a really good last 3 games this year.
Kendall Smith.
Hi, Jason. Congrats on the win. Knowing what you know now, what advice would you give to yourself a few weeks ago when you were dealing with not having the opportunity to play?
Just never give up. Never give up. I mean, you never know when your opportunity is going to come. Luke went down, and then Zeb went down with surgery, and just like that, 2 snaps. I mean, that was the next guy up. So I knew that at this level, I mean, there's no excuses. You got to be ready to play, and I just tried to put an emphasis on that on myself, just knowing that I got to be ready to play, because if I don't play well, then I mean, there's no excuses. I gotta go out there and play and do what I got to do and trust in my ability to get the job done.
Ben Portnoy.
Jason, obviously the last few weeks, haven't gone as you guys hoped for offensively. I mean, for us, we see you guys on Saturday, we see 15 yards through the A&M game through the third quarter. We see, maybe a few games that just don't go y'all's way. You have a game like tonight. What is it that you guys felt, internally, you guys could have a game like this tonight offensively? What is it that you guys felt, kept you guys going, saying, 8 games into this, we maybe haven't figured it out, but we still got time to figure this thing out?
I mean, what we did, we ran the same plays that we've been running the past 8 weeks. The same plays that we ran last week at Texas A&M, we ran tonight. But we just, like I said, put an emphasis on winning our one-on-one battles. And if you win your one-on-one battles throughout the game, I mean, you're going to have success. I mean, and that's what we did tonight. So, I mean, that's really it. I mean, we ran the same plays, same formations, all that stuff. But we just had to believe in ourselves, and we did that.
We'll take 2 more. Colin.
Jason, when did you first find out you were going to start, and kind of at any point in the game, when did you kind of feel, okay, I got this, my feet are under me, and I feel comfortable?
Kind of later in this week, just because Zeb's hurt, he's rehabbing, and he's been there supporting me throughout the entire thing. And the other part of your question, I would say, what was the other part of your question? Sorry.
Just, was there a moment tonight when you were like, okay, I finally feel comfortable, or was it all still kind of, out of a movie, or just out of kind of your wildest dreams all night? I
would say when I spun out and hit Josh on that deep ball going across the net, I was like, yeah, let's do this thing. And just never took our foot off the pedal, and so happy, so proud of these guys and how they rallied behind me after that, and just unbelievable moment.
Last question tonight goes to Ben Briner.
Jason, you kind of mentioned it, that sort of spinning out. It seems like you kind of got that down pat of sort of spinning away from pressure. When in your football development do you kind of add that to your game? How did you kind of work on and develop that? And is that something that the coaches are encouraging from you, or are they kind of try staying in the pocket a little more, or how do they kind of treat that?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even know when I started doing that. It might have been in St. Francis, it might have been in high school, but I mean, I can't tell you exactly when I started doing it. We work on it sometimes in in our practices and our individual, just getting up, a couple movements in the pocket and getting out, just in case you do need to get out of the pocket at some point. But I mean, I've kind of always done that. Can't tell you when it started, but I mean, that's one of my favorite moves, and yeah.